What's going on, everyone out there in YouTube land? Today we're going to check out a pod system coming from Hang Seng. Today we're going to check out the IQ OVS. What does OVS stand for? I have absolutely no idea, but here it is, folks. The OVS kind of looks like a hard drive or possibly a little cell phone. I think more like a hard drive. Got it loaded up with some 12 milligram tobacco from Liquia. Let's have a quick mouth-to-lung vape, and we'll talk about the OVS. Here we go. Oh, by the way, gotta hit the button. There we go. More of a airier mouth-to-lung vape. You could probably get by with doing a direct lung, but probably want to stick to mouth-to-lung vaping with this device. Now, the OVS sent over directly by Hang Seng for the purpose of this review. If you guys are looking to pick one up or check one out, I'll have links posted in the description. Going price for the kit between $24.99 and $35.99, and replacement pods are going to run you about $5.99. Let's have a closer look at the IQ OVS pod system. Presentation box on this one, very nice. All the information specs are on the back of the box. If we slide open the box, we're going to get the OVS device. And if we pop open the foam, down in there, we're going to get the caution label. We'll get a user manual. We got a refill bottle to refill the pods, micro USB charging cable, and they will start you off with one pod. Now, the OVS is a much more durable pod system. This one's constructed of a zinc alloy. It's got a lot of weight to it, and this one you can actually drop it on the ground, you could drop it in water, and you're not going to end up damaging the device. This one measures in at 78 millimeters tall, 43 millimeters wide, and 10 millimeters thick. It is available in 3 different color options. Now, at the top is going to be your release button. This is going to pop up the pod so that you can start vaping on it. Bam, there you go. And doing it this way is much more comfortable. You can vape it like that from the corner, but I find vaping it like that to be much more comfortable. Now, when you go to remove the pod, you got to take your finger, get underneath right here, and it's going to take a lot of force to actually remove the pod. Don't think you're going to break it. Just keep pushing on it until eventually it comes out. And here's the pod. They start you off with one pod. These pods will hold 2 mLs of liquid, and they're using a 2 ohm coil on the inside. You'll get about 3 refills off one pod. To fill it up, this one is going to require a refill bottle because the hole on the bottom is so small that your glass dropper bottles and your plastic tip bottles will not fit down inside that fill port. So you're going to have to take your Nick Salt or your favorite liquid, fill it up in the needle tip bottle. If you want to be clean, you know, when filling it up, you can use a bottle like this, but chances are you're going to end up getting liquid all down the side. Now, once you fill it up, go ahead and close that plug. And this plug is really tiny, so it might be kind of hard to get it back in there. I always have a hard time. Oh, there we go. And then if you're using a pod for the first time, make sure you let it sit for about 5 or 10 minutes so the juice works its way into the cotton. When you install it, it slides onto a track, so there's no wrong way to put it in. Pop it down into the track, and as you can see here, I'm trying to put it in the wrong way, and it just won't go inside. So try this way. There we go. Slide down, locks into place, and now you're ready to vape. On the front, this is not a button. It's just there for decoration. We have the IQ logo laser etched in the finish. Now, this one does have the auto draw feature, which means as you inhale, it's going to automatically turn on and turn off. We do have an LED light here at the bottom that's only going to light up when it's time to charge it or when you're charging it. 10 blinks, that means it's time to charge your battery, and as you're charging it, the light will blink. When it stays solid, that means the device is fully charged. Now, this one's using a much larger battery. This is a 600 milliamp hour battery, and this also takes 30 minutes to charge when it's completely dead. This one's putting out 3.7 volts between 5.5 and 9 watts. And at the bottom, we do have your standard micro USB charging port. The finish on here, nice, durable, matte finish. It almost feels like an anodizing once again. And this one actually looks a lot like an external, like, SSD drive. It has kind of like an iPhone look to it, I guess. I mean, there's the home button, there's the charge port, but it reminds me a little bit more of an external hard drive. You know, this is the 3rd pod system that I reviewed from Hang Seng, and I've noticed that Hang Seng likes to make pod systems that look like everyday products, like iPod Shuffle, external hard drive, iPhone. So they're not really about making innovative coils or anything like that. They're more about making cool looking, stealthy looking devices. Now this one may not be as stealthy as the Mini, but it does have that hard drive kind of look to it. One really nice feature about this is the durability. It's all metal. You could fling it out a window, drop it on the ground, toss it off a bridge. This thing is going to work every single time. The pop-up mouthpiece, I love that feature. Nice and comfortable to vape on. Your lips actually have something to grab onto, give you a nice mouth-to-lung vape. It's a little bit more of an airier draw, but still really comfortable to vape. Now the pod is nice. It holds 2 mLs of liquid, but the only downside to it is that the fill port is really small, which means you can't use your own bottle. You got to use the refill bottle. I mean, you can get away with using your own bottle, but more than likely, you're going to make a big mess. Now, the fake button here on the front, I wish it actually served the purpose, like power button or something, but it's just a fake little button. The LED light on the front does light up when you vape. It does get kind of bright, which may take away from the stealthiness. The micro USB port charges this thing in 30 minutes, and it's kind of funny because this battery is 3 times larger than the Mini that also charges in 30 minutes. As for flavor, vape's like every other pod system. Performance, like every other pod system. It only does 9 watts, but yeah, that's it, guys. That's the OVS. Not a bad little rugged pod system. Of course, not for everyone, but this may be more for the large, rugged, kind of gay bear. And this one may be more for the little petite, I don't know, drama queen in your life. So, petite drama queen, gay bear, there it is. Guys, got any comments or questions on the OVS? You know exactly what to do. Please hit the subscribe button. Yes, hit it. Tap it. Touch it. Click it. I'll talk to everyone very, very soon. Make sure you guys build safe. And as always, vape on.